Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Terry Talk. My daughter called me last week, about midweek. She was very upset about some of the things that were going on in Minneapolis with respect to the ICE raids and the woman who lost her life there. And certainly nothing I say is going to change any of the narrative around this. But what is interesting for me is just how entrenched we've become with our points of view. We've sort of given up trying to understand one another. Got a great book over the holidays, The Next Conversation by Jefferson Fisher. The title of the book, are you ready for this? It's absolutely brilliant. So kudos to you, Jefferson, if you're out there. If you're watching it, that'd be just totally flattery for me. Um, Argue Less, Talk More. That's the title of the book. Argue Less, Talk More. Brilliant. And he goes on in his book, and I'm getting full marks for this. There's a great couple of excerpts I'd like to share with you. Number one, if we go back in time to the ancient Greece, discourse had nothing to do with winning. What? A debate over opposing issues was a vehicle for pursuing the truth. Exposing the weakness in another person's argument was to strengthen and refine it, not dismiss it. He goes on to say, rather than allowing disagreement to open you up to learning from another's perspective, you shut it down. Instead of refining your own understanding, you treat it as a threat. We run to social media like it's our own personal megaphone to voice just how much we disagree. How sad is that? We gave up learning. We gave up trying to understand another person's point of view. We entrench, we yell, we scream. And how sad is that? I was thinking about my daughter when she was learning how to walk for the first time. Many of you parents have been privy to this. You've seen this, right? The first time they try, they fall down, they try again, they fall down, they figure it out, they learn how to walk. Imagine, if you will, that we didn't learn how to walk till we're like in our mid-20s, say. And we'd all turn to social media to determine the best way to walk. And we'd all be crawling around because we'd all disagreed. And this person's right, this person's wrong. It's kind of sad. However, as always, I think there's hope. And I think it applies not just to our broader society, but to our organizations as well. Be human, be curious, learn, become that 2-year-old trying to walk. The other thing about kids is they're so incredibly curious. They just have this voracious appetite for learning. Why did we give that up? So sad. The smallest little ripple in a pond can create the biggest effects further it goes out. I believe that if every single one of us just tried just a morsel more to be curious and to learn as opposed to shut down and entrench, I wonder just how much better not only would our organizations be, but our society as well. So let's get curious. Let's learn. Let's turn down the volume on I'm right, you're wrong, and let's have a dialogue. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. This one's a little contentious. As always, drop us a note down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you again soon.